Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam were here today, what would he say? Would he stay silent as our rulers blame the resistance for defending their people? Would he accept the shameful excuse that resistance is the problem, not occupation? Tell me, what do they want the resistance to do? Bow down to the very tyrants who oppress them? Shake hands with the butchers who bomb their children? Do not lie to yourself. When Palestine was invaded, when Al-Quds was stolen, when our lands were carved like meat on a table, did the resistance even exist? No. Yet still, the Ummah was humiliated. Still, our honor was stripped. Still, our homes were stolen. And why? Because our rulers betrayed us. In 1948, they had the numbers, they had the weapons, they had the wealth. But instead of uniting under the rope of Allah, they fought for their own thrones and flags. Some moved their armies half-heartedly. Some signed secret truces. Some cut deals behind closed doors. Palestine was not lost by its orphans or widows. It was lost by rulers who sold the Ummah for palaces and borders. Would Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam call these rulers leaders? Or would he call them what they are? Traitors to Allah, traitors to his messenger, traitors to the Ummah. Would he accept nightclubs and concerts in the streets of Medina where angels once filled the sky with takbir? Would he approve of music drowning the adhan in the land where he walked? Would he bless rulers who build palaces of gold while children starve at their borders? Would he applaud leaders who sell their souls to America for dollars while blocking aid trucks from reaching their starving brothers and sisters? No, he would weep. He would raise his blessed hands and say, "Oh Allah, I complain to you of my weakness and the betrayal of my people." And he would ask us, did I not leave you the Quran and my Sunnah? Did I not command you to hold on to them with your teeth? The Ummah did not fall because of the poor. It did not fall because of the oppressed in Gaza or the hungry in Sudan or the silenced in Yemen. It fell because of those who wore crowns and thrones, who loved their land and titles more than the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When the colonizers came, they offered them a deal. Take your flags, take your borders, take your palaces, but give us your Ummah. And they agreed. They divided us with bloodied pens. They betrayed us with their silence. They sold Islam for borders and flags. And today they stand on podiums condemning Israel with empty words while secretly arming our enemies. They let the very jets that slaughter Muslims land on their soil, refuel on their runways, and then silence their own people when they dare to protest. But I ask you, O rulers, what will you do when the Zionists come for your land? When their greater Israel project stretches beyond Palestine into your capitals, your palaces, your kingdoms, will you cry for help? Will you beg the same America you pay to protect you? Will you bow again to your masters, hoping their armies will save your thrones? You had gold to buy weapons, but you built palaces. You had oil to build armies, but you bought yachts and concerts. You had an ummah of youth ready to rise, but you silenced them, jailed them, and called them extremists. And when the occupier's shadow falls on your palace walls, you will realize too late that America cannot save you from Allah's decree. So reflect, O Muslims, if Muhammad stood before us today, would he recognize this ummah as his? Or would he weep at the betrayal? Would he embrace us as his brothers? Or would he turn away from rulers who feed Zionists while starving believers? Would he smile at our stadiums filled with music, or weep at our masajid standing empty? Would he see unity under Quran, or division under flags drawn by colonizers? O Ummah, do not inherit the betrayal of your leaders. Do not excuse their treason. Do not swallow their lies. rise. Stand with Quran, stand with Sunnah, stand with the oppressed. Raise your voice for Gaza, pray for Sudan. Defend the dignity of the believers everywhere, because the Prophet will not defend traitors on the day of judgment. He will defend the sincere. He will defend the truthful. He will defend those who carried his mission with honor. So I ask you, where will you stand? With the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or with the puppets? With the ummah, or with the borders they drew in blood? Oh Muslims, rise! You are the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Act like it. Oh Allah, remove the hardship from this ummah. Destroy the traitors and conspirators. Make us among those who revive the sunnah of your prophet and die upon his way, and gather us under his banner on the day of judgment. Ameen ya Rab.